from Be Creative, the website shopbecreative.com. I am really privileged and excited to introduce Tiffany herself from Totally Tiffany. We've had a great relationship with the Totally Tiffany folks and she has so graciously decided to video for you guys. I mean, she's the one who knows it all, really. So I'm just going to let her get right into it. But all the different things she's talking about today, the different specials and all the different products, that can all be found on our website at shopbecreative.com. We've put together some exclusive bundles or value add type things that you can take advantage of. And there should be a category on our website specific to today's event. And so we'll get right into it with Tiffany. Take it away.
Hello, my crafty friends. I am so excited to be joining you today on Shop and Show. So big thanks to Be Creative for inviting me to be here today, because what do I have for you today? Oh my gosh, so much fun. I have our brand new toolboxes. Oh my God, you are going to love these. Okay, so there are three. I have a lot of goodies for you today, but these are the most exciting things. So that's where we're starting. Okay, I have three brand new products. These are called toolboxes. They come in 9x4, they come in 5x7, and they come in 9x6. And they are so much fun. Oh, okay. So let's start with what's the same about all of them. All of them are made of a heavy vinyl. All of them have double zippers that close up all the way around the front and down and back the sides. All of them have this plastic box on the inside, which gives them strength and structure. All of them have a reinforced handle on the top. So even if you load it up with something heavy, they're going to be totally fine. All of them have a handle on the side. So whether you're dropping it in a tote or putting it on a shelf, it's easy to pull out. All of them have a great big label pocket on the end, right? None of them are very interesting, empty. So let's take a look at all the fun things that you'll be able to sort, store, organize, and travel with in your new toolboxes. I'll start with 5x7. Now, I should say, actually, I'm going to mix it up here. I'm going to do all three of these at the same time. Okay, so all three of these sizes also work with, guess what, our die and stamp pockets and magnets. So I've got the 5x7, I've got the 9x6, and I've got the 9x4, and all of them are loaded up with our die and stamp pockets. Now, let's just start. We'll start right here. So the first question you're going to ask me is, how many die and stamp pockets can I get into one of the tool totes? And it totally depends on how much stuff you put in each pocket, right? So if your pockets are really thick, so this has 2 magnets, 2 sets of dies, and thick red rubber stamps. It's, of course, much thicker than this, which just has 1 magnet and 1 die in it. So it's going to totally depend on how fat your pockets are, but you're going to get somewhere between 15, and that would be really fat, up to 25 or 30, depending on whether it's just dies or it's dies and stamps. And that's the same for all three sizes. So the 5x7 toolbox. Now, if you're new to Totally Tiffany, easy to organize, all of the products that we make, if it's called 5x7, it's actually bigger than that. It is designed to comfortably fit 5x7 items, easy in, easy out, right? Sometimes you buy a product that's 5x7 or 12x12, and it's exactly those dimensions, and actually putting something into it that size is very difficult. All of our stuff is bigger than the thing you're trying to put in there, so it's really easy. Okay, so 5x7 pockets, 5x7 magnets, great for dies and stamps. 9x6, again, 9x6 pockets. Now that with this, we're going to use the 8x5 magnet to hold things together. Here's one where you can really kind of see, right? You get in these big, thick, this one has double duty red rubber stamps in it. And so that makes it really, really thick. So that's what's going to determine, again, that depth, how much you can put in there. But the 9x6 works with the 9x6 tab divider pockets and the 8x5 magnets. The 9x4, this is our slimline size. So the 9x4, of course, is going to work with the 9x4 magnets and the 9x4 pockets. And it's also, so anything slimline is going to fit in here. That means dies, stamps, stencils, envelopes, papers, scraps, any of those things. So while you're thinking I'm showing this as die and stamp storage or transport, it's also going to work for all of those other things in those same sizes, right? So the 5x7 is going to be great for 5x7 pre-cut cardstock and envelopes and all your card making supplies, anything in that group. But again, so here's this. This is a pocket loaded with stencils. So I've got 4 different stencils in the pocket. Here's a little tip: if you are doing this, if you are using your if you are keeping stencils together, I just take a piece of paper and fold it around the stencil, right? And then when I'm slipping it in and out of the pocket, they slide in and out nicely past each other. You know, stencils hook onto each other, right? Especially the thinner ones, they're a little bit wonky. So it's a great way to store. And then I just used a label tab so I could remember which thing was in there since I can't see all of them. So the 9x6 pockets, 9x4 pockets, 9x5, 9x4 magnets are going to be in the slim line, perfect for slim line. And then if you're looking for a place to store your old Cricut cartridges, booklets, and overlays, this is a great way to really consolidate those down into, you could probably get 6 or 8, well, probably at least 8 in one 9x4 toolbox. And that's going to take the place of 8 boxes on your shelf, right? So you're really going to free up some space with that. Now, these are awesome for storing and organizing and traveling with dies, but they are also great for so many other things. And this is one of my new favorites. Now you can see easy on and off this shelf, right? So I'm a huge advocate for being able to pull things off and on the shelf and have access to them. And that's where these giant label pockets really come in handy. I don't have to put on my glasses and I can see and read what's in each of the containers. So I'm going to go down here. One of the things that we talk about with these is their ability, sorry, turn around so I can see my zippers here, is their ability to hold heavy things. So this is one of the new multi-cinch machines, right? The machine itself is heavy, but it comes with 6 of these cartridges, and I bet these probably each weigh close to a pound a piece. I've got all of them in the bag. I've got the tool in the bag. Everything fits in there. And the bag and the construction of the bag is perfect for this kind of weight. So you don't have to be afraid of the weight of things. If it'll fit in there, the bag is probably going to hold up to that weight. So this is again, the 9x6. Great tool. We call them toolboxes, and they're awesome for tool storage. So I've got all my heat tools in here, right? I've got a wood burning tool. I've got, of course, my hot glue gun. I've got my fuse. I've got my embossing gun. I've even got my refill on glue stick. So it's a great place to sort of combine and conquer all those types of tools and have them accessible as well. Okay, what else are you going to put in your 9x4? Let's go back to talking about the heavy weight of things. So you can see this whole thing is loaded up with heavy punches, right? So great to store those and travel with them. They're not clanking around. They're all standing up. Again, a totally Tiffany mantra, go vertical, right? So anytime you can get things standing up vertically, you can pull them in and out much easier than digging down to the bottom. So easy large punch storage and kind of basic things. So this is all adhesives. Especially if you travel around your house or you go to events, this is a great way to sort of corral a variety of adhesives, have them all ready to go. And then you can literally just open it on your workspace at that event and be able to access things in and out of it, close it up when you're done, and drop it right back into your tote. So really so multifunctional. I think you're going to love all the different uses, all the different ways. Well, and we haven't even started to talk about using them outside of your craft room, right? So this is a brand new product line, and I'm really excited because whenever I introduce something new, oh, here's one more 9x6, again, loaded with tools. Whenever I introduce something new, the most fun for me is to find out what you all are using it for. So once you get these in your hands, you can tell me, hey, this is what I liked it for. Here's some things that you didn't think about. This is all, again, handled tools, punches, crocodile, just an easy way to store all of those things together, close it up, and then put it away. I mean, the idea is kind of the uses for these, they're really just nonstop. So these are big bottles of paint, right? I have lots and lots of little bottles of paint, but not a lot of big ones. I was able to get my big bottles of paint and my big tubes of paint all into one of these. Now, if you have a lot of big bottles of paint also fit in the 9x6. This is the 5x7, and you can get, I think, 4 more in there. All right. One of the things that's really popular right now is resin, right? We're making resin jewelry. We're making keychains. We're making all kinds of fun things. Christmas is right around the corner. You're probably doing some stuff for holiday. So I literally use the packaging that my molds came in to create a filing system and keep all the molds nice and flat, easily labeled. The thing I like about keeping packaging is that this shows me what it is, right? So there's a little picture on there. There's directions on the back for how to use products. So another little piece of advice, right? One of the fun things about watching something like Shop and Show is getting those kind of extra tips. Anytime you're working with a product where you might need the instructions or the packaging has something valuable, cut up that packaging and store it with the product. And then when you need that information, it's going to be right there. All right. Last but not least, here in the new toolbox collection, I've got, I think, 24 fat quarters. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. Yep. 24 fat quarters in one 5x7 bag. Now you can also put fat quarters into the 9x4 bag, and then I think you get another 12 in the 9x4. So if you're looking for a way to transport fat quarters around, or maybe you just want to keep them nice and neat and protected from dust by color, this is a great solution for that as well. So what we have for you today, the brand new toolboxes from Totally Tiffany, easy to organize. We've got the 9x6, the 9x4, and the 5x7, and these are going to work with 5x7 pockets and magnets, 9x4 pockets and magnets, 9x6 pockets, and 8x5 magnets. You're going to love them. I mean, they're just super, super fun to work with and to play with. Okay, what else do we have for you today? Woo, woo. Brand new and limited edition. This is the Raspberry Cheetah Tote. So this tote bag is 10 by 13 by 12, which means it's going to fit all of your 12 by 12 items. We've got these, it's clear on the top. It's got a couple of pockets on the inside. It's got a zipper closure that you can zip things closed and keep them nice and safe in there. And one of the things that you're going to like about this bag is that you can use it with our Slide Stash and Store. So if you are unfamiliar with the Slide Stash and Store, this system of organization takes everything vertical on your shelf so you can really maximize that space on your shelf, right? So I have my shelves really narrow. They're placed to be the same size as my buddy bags. Everybody can't do that. Certain shelving units don't allow that. Slide Stash and Store can help you maximize that space. So this is the number 6, right? So vertical, front to back, left to right. I've maximized that shelf space. If I just put one buddy bag up there, right, I've got all this empty space above. Well, now I can get 4 buddy bags in that space, and I don't have to dig and search for them, right? This happens to be ribbon by color. Well, this is Christmas, but really simple, easy. I can just pull it right off the shelf, grab what I need, slide the whole thing right back on the shelf. One thing people may not realize about Slide Stash and Store versus something like a refrigerator bin. If you have a refrigerator bin, the sides of the bin come up at an angle, right? That's because in shipping, they need those boxes to be angled so that they can maximize the shipping, right? So they're not shipping air. With Slide Stash and Store, so you've got that bin coming up, You've got the other bin next to it. So you've got this gap of an inch, maybe an inch and a half of space that you are losing, that precious storage space, because the sides don't go right together, right? So if you've got angled bins, you're losing space like this, but these slide right together. Also, there's no overhang, part of the design, so they slide in and out right past each other. Very simple, very easy. So they work great for all kinds of incredible things on your shelf, getting things vertical. You're going to be able to fit things in them that are 12 by 12, right? So if I pull out let me grab my 12 by 12 pockets here, right? I can go 12 by 12 in the bigger version, in the taller version. So there's 6 sizes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in Slide Stash and Store. And they all work amazing for all kinds of different products and supplies. And they also are amazing in other rooms in your house. I'm going to tell you the thing that a customer shared with me, and I thought, oh, that'll never work for me, but I tried it and I was wrong. It's awesome. They sent pictures, the type of refrigerator side by side, you open both doors. And they had taken their Slide Stash and Store and put it in that refrigerator and loaded it up with things, meat, vegetables, pizza, some other frozen stuff. So instead of stacking things on the shelf in the freezer, they had taken things vertically. And because there's no overhang like a refrigerator bin or a freezer bin, they were able to really pack in that shelf and now slide things in and out of their freezer. Well, I don't have that kind of freezer. I have the kind of freezer that's a big drawer underneath the refrigerator. And so I thought, oh, that won't work for me. They'll be too long or things won't stand up high. Wrong. I was wrong. It is awesome, right? Everything in that pull-out freezer drawer is standing up vertically. Everything in my husband's garage is organized in here. Solvents, spray paint, yard stuff, chemicals. He's got motorcycles and quads and all that. He's got all those kinds of things. And his shelf, which used to be loaded up with bottles and jars and cans, and they would tip over every time he reached, is now lined up with these. Slide it in, get what you need, put it back. So Slide Stash and Store, awesome, all over your house, right? Look, I've got it everywhere. If you just kind of look around, look at all that, right? All the different sizes, even things like thread fit perfectly in there. So you're going to find as you're working with the Slide Stash and Store, and you're going to get one of each in the complete collection, that they work all over your house, under the bathroom sink, under the kitchen sink, anywhere where there's a lot of stuff that you might reach back and knock other things over. It's perfect for that. This one even fits toilet paper under this is Big Bertha number 6, under your bathroom sink. So if you're looking for ways to tidy up everything from your craft room to the garage, you're going to love it. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked. How does that work in something like the cheetah bag? So when you put one of these into your cheetah bag, it is going to, let me get it in there first. It is going to allow you to take the things that are in your cheetah bag and go vertical with them, or actually work as a divider in the cheetah bag. So if you were going to add some buddy bags and travel with buddy bags, it's going to help you keep those buddy bags upright. If you're going to put your 6x6 paper pads or 8x8 paper pads, maybe you want to put in one of your tool boxes, right? That one of these inside your cheetah tote is going to keep everything vertical, or give you an opportunity to keep everything vertical and really organize the tote, which means it's easy to pull things out and easy to put them back in, because the Slide Stash and Store is keeping everything upright and giving that structure and space to everything. So the pink cheetah bag, brand new and limited edition. It is 10 by 13 by 12. It's got 2 interior pockets. It's got the zipper top, super fun color. You're just going to love it. So limited edition with this product. Okay, last but not least, I just wanted to talk to you really quickly, and I know I'm almost out of time, about paper handlers and how useful they are around your craft room as well. So paper handlers come in 3 sizes: 12 by 12, 8.5 by 11, 8 by 8. Let's see how organized my shelf is here. And 6 by 6. So 8 by 8 and 6 by 6. This one's empty. It's perfect. So paper handlers all have these little pull-up handles, right? Regardless of the size. Look how cute that is. So they are going to work to organize not only paper, which you can see here, right? 12 by 12 paper, 8.5 by 11 paper. This is an 8 by 8 album, and the refill pages and pockets with the supplies of things that I might be using in the album. So they're going to work not only for organizing your paper, but other products and other projects as well. So a great place to store all kinds of different things that you want to keep vertical. When I say that, I'm talking about your small platforms. If you use a small cutting machine, this is a great way to keep those things vertical and easy to access. Vinyl, if you buy flat vinyl instead of buying rolls of vinyl, put them into the pockets, the 12 by 12 pockets, and then they keep them organized by color. And it's a really easy way to keep things flat and to also keep the scraps together. So we've also got for you today the paper handlers, 12 by 12, 8.5 by 11, 8 by 8, and the cute little guy, 6 by 6, all available today on Shop and Show. I think that wraps up everything that I'm supposed to talk about today. So I know you're going to love, love, love the new toolboxes, 5 by 7, 9 by 4, and 9 by 6. Slide stash in the store, pick it up for all over your craft room. But don't forget, you're going to use it in your freezer, under your kitchen sink, and in the garage as well. And of course, that darling new and limited pink cheetah tote, you're going to love that as well. All right, my friends, thank you so much for inviting me to join you on Shop and Show today. I hope you're having a wonderful and fun day, learning all kinds of great things with your Fab Make and Take box as well. I will see all of you hopefully next time right here on Shop and Show.
We always learn so much when Tiffany's here. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for being here to impart your knowledge to all of us. We appreciate it. The website, shopbecreative.com, where all of the things that she talked about and exclusive values will be available. And we'll see you soon. Thanks.